The mountain Nyala quota is so strict and so small in the whole of Ethiopia. It's costly to come and hunt a mountain Nyala, but you can definitely see that it goes a long way in paying to protect the species in particular. The community benefit a lot from that. I mean, the amount of people needed on a mountain Nyala hunt, for example, to carry your whole camp up there, the people that own horses. I would say there's like 50, 60 people directly involved on your safari when you go there for mountain Nyala, and each one of those people will get paid. And that goes to all the areas that you hunt in. There's always a lot of people involved in your hunt that benefit.
Swift Bullet Company presents This is Africa. Closed captioning is sponsored by the Zimbabwe Professional Guide Association. Ethics are everything.
This is the first morning of our safari here. So what they do is these Nyala come out of the mountains in the late evenings and they go down and kind of go into the people's fields and feed all night and then move back out in the early hours of the morning. So we're going to go and see and try and catch them in this valley that they use. See what we're going to see in there. Pretty excited. The furthest shot probably going to be about 400 yards, but more than likely within 250 type of thing. You're going to do a lot of glassing. That's how you do the mountain Nyala. So just to the right of the little tree.
So this is the first mountain Nyala we've seen on the first morning. We've got two bulls here and there's one cow. There's one bull. Terry said he's probably about 30 inches. But it's just amazing to me how well they blend in. Hopefully we'll get to see quite a few more as they work their way up from the bottom. So we're in a perfect position.
He's probably already about 30, maybe 31 inches. Good potential. And you could see he was still relatively a youngish bull because his neck was still pretty small. And yeah, good genetics though.
I really enjoy the challenge of glassing for mountain Nyala, and it's a real team effort, and even at times it gets a little bit slow, should I say. But when someone spots that big bull, it goes from 0 to 100 in absolutely no time at all.
Good one, Chad. That's a good one. Are you ready? Yeah. Shoot him when you're ready, Chad, when he stops. Just take your time. He's running down. Yes. Nice. Well done.
Thank you.
That's awesome. He's got everything you look for in a Nyala, but he's got the mass, he's got the nice bell, he's got the tip. Old bull. Sasai, well done.
Good job, man.
Yeah. I saw Sasai look here and his face just lit up. He was like,
yeah, Andy. We got the Nyala. Yeah.
I reckon that's, it doesn't matter how many inches he is, a flipping beautiful bull, but I reckon he's close to mid-30s, close. Can't believe it, first morning. Yes. This thing.
On this thing.
Hey?
No, this is exactly what I've always dreamed of.
Proper.
Jeez.
Yes, he's a nice bull.
The neck on this thing, the body. These are much bigger than I thought they were.
Absolutely stunning.
Yeah. Man. Big body. Yes. Big body.
Yes. That is a flipping phenomenal bull.
That's a proper mountain Nyala right there. Right. It is.
Well done, Chad.
Thank you.
Well done.
Man.
Well
All
done.
you guys
Well done.
in Northern Operations. Thank you very much, Sensei.
Obviously, you can tell that this is a very good Nyala from the minute we saw him. You know, he's got a big bell. You know what we call the bell is as it comes off the head, it kind of bells around like that, comes back together, and he's got a big bend in his horns, which obviously helps to get a few extra inches. But more importantly than that, he's a very old Nyala. You can see he's worn off a bunch of his tips. He's got the mass. Couldn't have asked for anything better, to be honest. And that's why, you know, we were talking last night saying we're not going to shoot the first one unless he's really magnificent. And well, thankfully we did pass up one
Obviously
that was young and marginal and what have you. But you could hunt more Nyalas in the future, and to get one like this is going to be tough to beat.
This segment was brought to you by Right On Optics.
We are a company of firearms professionals, hunters, soldiers, officers, and family. As part of the Right On Promise, we provide the best customer service, including an industry-leading warranty. We won't repair, we'll just replace. We believe a person's hard-earned dollar should buy quality optics at any price point.
This segment is brought to you by African Sporting Creations.
What I love about going to new and exciting hunting destinations is not only the wildlife that we're going to be hunting, but also the people. And Ethiopia is one of those places where it's very culturally rich, and you learn a lot about the people, how they go about their living in the mountains, how they sleep, what kind of abodes they stay in. And then of course there's the food, and the food is absolutely amazing in Ethiopia.
This is the Nyala we got about
7:30 this morning and it's noon
about
now.
4 hours ago.
Rosemary, spice, little bit, salt and pepper. Wine, red wine, soya sauce. And again, rosemary, fresh rosemary.
On his way back to his bed, he didn't think he was going to end up on a plate. Fresh.
It is nice.
So one of the most expensive steaks you've ever had.
$55,000 steak.
Very good.
100% of the trophy fee actually goes to the government, and 60% of that goes to the local people, which helps them, you know, it gives them incentive to preserve the mountain Nyala for future generations so that they've constantly got a renewable source of income.
There's no Wi-Fi and internet and all that kind of stuff up there, so it's actually, you know, quality time spent around the fire and chatting mainly about hunting and tomorrow's game plan and what we have to look forward to in the morning or the days to come. So it's all part of the experience that I really enjoy.
Have you ever seen such a funny picture like this? The problem with the butt is he's 150 pounds too big for this little horse.
They're like horses, but a bit different, I think. But they definitely are built for the mountains and built for smaller people.
That horse is creaking under pressure.
You got bow legs.
Bow legs. The legs are folding.
There's some seriously steep parts, especially that place where we went and looked for bushbuck, for example. I mean, that is a serious climb down and an even more serious climb up. That bushbuck area, I mean, the minute we got there, we could sense that this was a good bushbuck area just because of the thickness of the vegetation. You know, the bushbuck like cover, they're very secretive animals, and that's where they go and lay up for the day. The locals there, 99% of the time, they are the first guys to spot something, and even for people who think they've got good eyes, it often takes a little while to work out what they're talking about. You can't be too fixated on getting the animal and then you lose all the fun of trying to do it, you know. I mean, you got to have good laughs, you got to have good company, you know, moments of being light-hearted, yes.
Chad, an interesting thing about colobus, they're a primate and they give birth to live young.
Learn something every day.
That's all Terry knows about primates.
I thought they laid eggs in a nest.
Hang around people like me and you'll know things. It's important to have good laughs and have good company, and it's what makes it.
This segment was brought to you by the Houston Safari Club Foundation.
The Houston Safari Club is for anyone who likes to hunt.
It's for the love of the outdoors.
Is to give all of us as individuals a voice.
Ever wanted to hunt whatever, wherever in the world, somebody in the club has done it and can point you in the right direction.
We have met some of our very close friends through Houston Safari Club.
I love the Houston Safari Club.
I love the Houston Safari Club.
I love the Houston Safari Club.
Join the Houston Safari Club Foundation to increase your knowledge of the hunting world.
This segment is brought to you by Swift Bullet Company.
You see the fallen down tree? Look at the bottom to the left. You can see his head moving. I'm on him. Shoot him. Going to the right. Just wait for him to clear, Chad. Wait for him to clear. Going to the right. Going to the right, eh? Shoot him. He's down. He's down. Let's go up. Man, it's tight.
Very, very nice one. Well done.
Good job. Good job. Well done.
Pretty cool, eh?
Yeah.
Quite furry.
Yeah, he is.
Awesome. Nice shot, Chad. Not easy.
Nice.
Patience paid off.
He's at a big bushbuck too.
Nice bushbuck. Eh?
Not an easy shot, huh?
No. That was one of the tougher shots in a while. Wasn't that far. 75, 80 yards. Just didn't realize really how small the body did were, and just nothing clear at all. I mean, the only thing I could use to even know that there was that bushbuck there was just that he had horns. Got two of the difficult ones done, you know, here in the mountains. So Middle Lakes bushbuck and mountain Nyala. So we've had a good start so far, and we've got a long hike out of here.
I'm a bit concerned watching Sasai put some fuel in the tank before we start this hike up the mountain. Yes. Sasai took a look at our chassis and thought, those boys don't need it.
Save him the hurt. He looks real worried too, doesn't he? I'm ready now to go back.
And Sensei, he's gonna give up his skinning efforts. Yesterday, you can see the results of his hand.
Sasai is a huge contributing factor to the success of these hunts, and without him things I don't think would run as smoothly as they do, to be honest.
So we are on our way to the giant forest hog area, and there has been a storm, so we can't access the roads. So we are staying at this hotel called the Raz Hotel. So let's check on our fellow hunting companions. How is Chadwell? This is where the outside looks quite nice, not bad. We've got poolside rooms, not bad. Hey,
What's happening?
what's the story? What's the lowdown here, guys?
Yeah, come on in. This is the mess. This is the shower. And at least we got hot water.
He doesn't know how to flush his toilet yet.
There's no handle for the toilet, so.
There is no handle on here.
No, it's
I'm in the one side open.
Oh, is this for showering?
That's how you flush your toilet.
You dump it in there.
Oh, that's the toilet water. Okay, got it. Nice. At least we can see ourselves after a couple of days.
Here's the nice room. The Pierre Gardin linen, nice fluffy pillows. But hey guys, it is all part of the experience, part of the adventure.
Due to the cold and windy conditions up in the mountains, we're all feeling a little bit rough around the edges. So I always like to keep the PHs and the clients on their toes with a bit of fun and jokes here and there.
Terry and I came up with a bet that I said we're going to shoot the giant forest hog today, this afternoon. Terry says we're going to shoot it tomorrow or any time from tomorrow. So he's been very vague on his bet.
I just said we won't shoot it today, and the benefit that I have is, I get to make the call on what's shootable or not. So I think my money is pretty safe. But I don't play like that, I'm a free player. If we see a good one, it's going down today.
I'm going to share my winnings with Cisse if we shoot the giant forest hog today. So I'm hoping that Cisse is going to try his utmost to get us a giant forest hog today, because really I can't afford to be paying someone who's already very wealthy $100. Anyway, beautiful country, yeah. Let's see what happens.
This segment was brought to you by Woodbury Taxidermy.
So the biggest thing that we also look at too here at Woodbury's is it doesn't matter what type of animal it is or the size of that animal. Everybody brought it here because it's important to them. When we're doing life-size stuff with habitat, with grasses and vases and the wood that's there and the dirt that's there, all of those little bitty details make a huge difference in the end product. I guarantee you that you'll have it for life.
This segment is brought to you by Swift Bullet Company.
Nothing like rocking up to camp right in the middle of a rainstorm.
I believe the rain is good for pigs. Money, money, money.
A little extra $100 here and there never hurt anybody.
It's a long way.
Chad's got COVID.
In Ethiopia.
It's COVID times, folks.
Sharing is caring.
No, I think it's that culmination of the drainage in my throat and sinuses. But I feel it today,
So we've got about 6-7 hours to shoot a pig. All right?
Yes.
I got money in the bank.
Just rocked up here to camp. We ain't even got the cruiser unpacked yet. I mean, everything. And here we are. They've spotted a big pig down here just below camp. So they're calling for us. Load some Swift ammo up, grab the 375, and here we go. We're going to go down and see what we got. That's how it goes here in Ethiopia.
I can smell money. $100. This is super exciting. I've seen three forest dogs down here. There's definitely one male, but he's legal. But I think we can do better. Honestly. Looks like you're gonna keep your $100. Still cool. Yeah. Nice to see. Yeah. Nice to have a look at. But yeah, not good enough for just nothing. Right. I agree. I thought I nearly had my money there. I'm a bit of a team player, you see, so I'd rather we shoot a big pig than I get $100. But I still have a chance. It's only 1 o'clock.
What are you doing? Imagine if I was just doing whatever, Or if I was dossing Kalgat, what would you do?
Hey, tell me, what is the time?
The time is 3:15.
In the afternoon?
In the afternoon, so...
So
we got
why,
here, we saw some...
So why are you sleeping?
I'm not sleeping.
I feel some match fixing going on here.
I'm thinking of a game plan, just to try and secure that $100 for myself. I think it seems to be working so far, so good.
Yeah, right now I'm not feeling very confident about my bet because my PH is fast asleep in his tent. My client is half dead with some snotty nose syndrome, and my other PH has got his hand cut off. So I'm really not feeling too confident right now.
I need to wake up. I'm feeling tired today.
Well, these areas that Northern Operations have together with Sasai are, look, I don't know how much better a giant forest hog area can get. There's a lot of giant forest hogs in that area.
Bit small. It's about 4 or 5. One bull. But not for today.
All pigs generally don't have very good eyesight, but the noses work extremely well. That's what they rely on. As long as you got the wind right, you can get pretty close to those pigs. They can hear fairly well. It is very important to be quiet the closer you get to them.
We tried. 1-0. Terry win. We lost. Me and you, we lost. Let's go.
Seems like I might have to pay him. Pay money. Never fun losing a bet, but you know, we could have shot any pig, but we want a big pig. And we will get a big pig. So looking forward to tomorrow. Hopefully Chad's feeling better. That's it for this week, folks. If you're dreaming of coming to Africa, get hold of me, Andy, at tia5.com, or visit the website www.tia5.com. We'll see you right here next time on TIA.
Next time on This is Africa, Chad continues his hunting safari into the Ethiopian highlands, where he finds a greater kudu bull for the ages.